know what great taste tastes like in herbal tea. Luscious oranges, delicate hibiscus, cinnamon, rose hips, rare Davana, blended together in Lipton Citrus Sunset for a taste like no other herbal tea. Come, drink in the sunset. Satisfy your taste with Lipton Citrus Sunset, just one of the tantalizing herbal teas from Lipton.
Here are our champions. They're three of a kind.
Hi, I'm Pam Noggle.
I'm Mike McKeo.
I'm Allison Dunn, and we're accountants.
And here are our challengers. They're also three of a kind.
Hi, I'm Chris Varela. And I'm Rocky Sabo.
And I'm Rick Smith, and we're
Pro Surfers.
And they're here to play Hot Potato. And here to toss the hot potato, our host, Bill Cullen.
Thank you. Hi, watch this opening. Hi, I'm Bill Cullen, and I'm lost. You all came back. Welcome. This hot potato, we had a good batch of shows this week, and our accountants over here, look at them, aren't they nice? Butter wouldn't melt in their mouth. For many reasons, they're nice people, and so far they have won $22,000. Allison's our captain. You and Mike are accountants, correct? And you like the trade. It's a fun trade for you. And Pam is she pays bills for the company.
Right.
And her job does not intrigue her. Is that right, Pam? Okay. I hope they're not watching. We introduced our surfers, pro surfers, I now know, last time, but we didn't get a chance to talk too much. I had asked you, Chris, what you like best about surfing, and you told me...
I love to compete, most of all, yeah. Another thing is you don't have to work.
That's good, isn't it? I mean, pro surfers can make a living, in other words.
Yeah, well, you got to get sponsors. That's about the only work.
Endorsements and things like that, and people who sponsor you. Rocky, what do you like most about surfing?
Well, most of all, I like the challenge of it, also the health of it, and most of all, it's inexpensive.
It is, too. You're bored in an ocean, and the ocean's for nothing. Rick, how about you?
Oh, it gives you a chance to travel around the world, and it really gets your adrenaline flowing when you're out there surfing.
I'm afraid it might stop my adrenaline. Anyway, I wish you guys well, as I wish our accountants well. It's the beginning of a brand new game. We'll read the question. Everybody listen. Pam, you're going to start. Accountants are in control. Champions always start. Here's a question. Hey, you guys might like this, the first three words anyway. Water, water, everywhere. What are the 7 uses for which typical American families use the most water? The 7 uses for which typical American families use the most water. Pam, I'm going to begin with you. As you know, you can answer a challenge. It's up to you.
I'm going to answer.
All right.
Hopefully bathing.
Bathing is certainly one of them, and we have a right answer on the board. I hope so, too, Pam. I agree with your reasoning. Mike, one right answer. What do you want to do?
I'll play it.
All right, give me an answer.
Drinking.
Drinking is an excellent thing. Yeah, you got 2 up there. Well, Allison, your team's doing pretty well. What are you going to do?
I'd like to play, and I'll say cleaning.
Cleaning. Incorrect. As such. I'm sorry. Allison, I hate to see you go, but you'll get back here in another round. Go back there and sit on the bench, if you will. Congratulations, man. Control passes to you, and Chris, you're up. Now, as you know, you can pass or you can challenge one of your opponents. The uses for water, typical American family.
Well, I could say use it for coffee.
Coffee. Another wrong answer. So, Chris, if you'll go back and sit on the bench. Good luck for you, accountants. It came back to you. And Pam, we're up to you. What do you want to do? We have 2 right answers up there. You have 2 opponents.
I'm going to see if Rocky knows.
Okay, Rocky, you've been challenged to stay in the game. You have to come up with the right answer.
Okay, how about washing the dishes?
Washing the dishes, right. You came up with the right answer. Yeah. You're all by yourself, Mike. Mike is over there all by himself. They have 1 opponent left. And Rick, it's up to you. We have 3 right answers. Answer or challenge?
I'll give you an answer.
All right.
Cooking.
Cooking is another right answer. We have 4 on board. A reminder, there are 2 ways the team can win. They can come up with a 7th answer, or they can knock out all their opponents. You're up, Rocky. Which way do you want to go?
I'll come up with an answer, hopefully.
All right.
Watering the lawn.
Watering the lawn is another right answer. 5. Let me sum up the answers we've had so far. Bathing, drinking, washing dishes, cooking, and watering the lawns. Rick, it's up to you. Need 2 more right answers. You have 1 opponent. 2 ways you can win. Going for round 1.
Let's see. I'll throw the hot potato over to Mike.
You got it, Mike. To stay alive, you have to come up with the right answer. Miss it, and you're knocked out, and the Surfers win the round.
All right.
Round 1.
What's that?
I just said round 1.
Okay, cooking. Oh, we said that? Cooking?
Cooking was mentioned, yes. You have to come up with another.
All righty. The other one would be showering.
Showering is a repeat. That is a repeat.
And so that's 2 repeated.
That's 2
correct.
repeats,
Okay.
and that is considered a wrong answer. And the Surfers, I am happy to say, there were only 2 answers remaining, and I think everybody has thought of these: laundry and toilets.
I knew the laundry one. And toilets. Oh,
Sure. Sure, we
Come
use,
in handy.
well, I won't go into personalities, but we use a lot of water in all. Anyway, right now the Surfers have won round 1, and they are leading 1 round to nothing. 2 rounds wins the game, fellas. We'll be back in a moment. Right now, we're going to pause.
Mrs. Wright wrote Playtex about her girdle.
I have a better half and a worse half. So I used to wear a heavy girdle with panels, uncomfortable. Then I tried your I Can't Believe It's a Girdle. That incredibly strong, amazingly light fabric, it holds and feels comfortable. I Can't Believe It's a Girdle. Firm control, but lightweight and comfortable. Thank you, Playtex.
Now save 20% on selected styles in white.
Move over, Bacon. There's something leaner. Tasty sizzling.
Whoa, sis, what's the matter with my bacon?
Here's what's the matter. F-A-T, fat. Sizzline's 50% leaner than bacon. It's all real meat without all the fat. And why sizzle fat when you can sizzline? Mmm, delicious.
Move over, Bacon. There's something leaner.
So why sizzle fat? Sizzle lean.
In original pork or tasty beef.
Just talking about the uses of water here, and we all concluded in a, we sort of talk while the commercial's on, in the last 2 minutes, people have been using a lot of water. think of that any way you will. Pro Surfers have control. We alternate control. Fellas, you have 1 round 1 up there. 2 rounds will do it for you. Everybody listen, here's a question. We had the Davis Research ask people, what motion picture made you cry most? We're seeking 7 of the most mentioned movies from the list of 8 current and classic tearjerkers. Current and classic motion pictures made you cry the most. Chris, we begin with you. You know, you can answer, or you can toss the hot potato over there.
Well, I don't get much chance to go at movies, but I'll say Flashdance.
Flashdance. Wrong answer. Wrong answer. After that answer, Chris, they won't let you in the movie if you go. That's all right, though. Don't listen to me. Nobody ever does. Control passes over to our accountants. What do you want to do, Pam? I know you don't want to say Flashdance. You want to answer a challenge?
I think it would have to be Love Story.
Love Story is right. 1 right answer on the board. Okay, Mike, what do you want to do?
Can this be most recent or?
Oh, yeah, recent or classic?
Okay, On Golden Pond.
On Golden Pond is right. That's it. Allison wants to answer. That would make you 3 right answers if you come up with one.
I would say Terms of Endearment.
Absolutely, 3 right answers. Allison, of interest to you and perhaps everybody else, Terms of Endearment was the #1 answer. More people cried at that or thought to mention it. Pam, we have 3 right answers. You have 2 opponents. Do you want to answer a challenge? Motion pictures that made more people cry.
I think E.T. was a tearjerker.
E.T. was a tearjerker. That's right. We have another one. You gang, you're doing pretty good. 7 straight jackpot is now at $500. Don't let that influence you because your purpose is to win. But, Mike, your choice.
I shall pass the potato.
Okay.
To Rick.
It's up to you, Rick, to stay in the game and stay alive. You have to come up with one.
All right, how about Ryan's song?
Ryan's song. Wrong answer, Rick. Go back there and sit alongside of Chris, if you will, on the bench, and control comes back to our accountants. Now we have 4 right answers so far. Allison, you have 1 opponent. What do you want to do?
Well, I think I'm going to answer.
All right.
And I kind of hate to do this, but I think what Rick meant to say was Brian's song.
Brian's song is the correct answer, and that is the explanation. Right. Sorry about that, Rick, but that was the title you gave us, and as you gave it, it was incorrect, and Pam came up with the right title, Allison. So far, we've had Love Story, Golden Pond, Terms of Endearment, E.T., or the Extraterrestrial, and Brian's song. Pam, we're to you now. 5 right answers, 1 opponent.
I'm going to give him a chance to pull it out.
Okay, it's all up to you, Rocky. Come up with the right answer, you win control. Miss it, and you lose the round, and the accountants win it. Good luck.
Well, it made me cry. Hopefully, The Champ.
The Champ is a wrong answer, and the accountants have won the round and tied the game. That's a good guess. The Champ was a pretty good guess, but it just wasn't one mentioned by the people on the poll. Sorry that other happened to you, Rick. I know you knew what you were saying.
B and an R.
I'm bad with names, too, so I understand. Now, the other ones mentioned were An Officer and a Gentleman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you all agree with that. And Gone with the Wind.
Yeah, I could have...
Yeah, that made mostly older people cry than our group here. And Old Yeller. Old Yeller was another one.
Oh, I thought of the wrong one.
Yeah. Well, look where we are. We have 1 round for the accountants, who have already won $22,000. 1 round for our surfers. And then when we get back here, we're going to see who wins and goes for the jackpot. Right now, we got a word for you. We'll make it cry.
Estelle Sotomayor, telephone supervisor. Condition, tension, headache.
I have a headache right now. It's at the back of my head. May I please have some aspirin?
Today, we'd like you to try extra-strength Tylenol. It works without aspirin.
I would have to try it to see if it actually works.
Regular aspirin only gives you this much medicine, but extra-strength Tylenol goes to the limit. It's the most medicine you can buy without a prescription.
I lost my headache. Extra-strength Tylenol did it.
Extra-strength Tylenol. You can't buy a more potent pain reliever without a prescription.
When I was young, I fell in love with flowers. So I got a job in a flower shop. I wasn't making much money. That's when I started using Suave. When I was finally able to buy a shop of my own, I tried those expensive shampoos and conditioners. You know what? They weren't any better than Suave.
Thank you.
I sell the prettiest flowers in town, and I could spend a fortune on my hair, but I don't. Suave just makes me look as if I do.
Suave makes you look as if you spent a fortune on your hair.
Sometimes you need a little hold a lot. With a little finesse, you'll be looking your best. A little hold a lot.
Introducing Finesse Hairspray. It's specially formulated so a little spray gives you all the hold you need without looking stiff or feeling sticky.
With a little finesse, you'll be looking your best. A little holds a lot.
A favorite French restaurant of mine does a filet of fish au gratin that's pure heaven. A favorite Chinese restaurant has a new beef oriental with snow peas and rice. And a favorite Italian restaurant now does chicken cacciatore with spaghetti. Molto delicioso. They're all right here in my own home. My chef is Weight Watchers. I have a choice of 25 delicious Weight Watchers dishes. I eat at home as if I were out without needing a fat dress again.
Actually, after that was all over, our pro surfers over here said they wish they had spent a little more time in the movies instead out there surfing. Well, it's not a bad situation, fellas. You have a round. Our accountants have a round, so this game is tied. Winner of this round, naturally, wins the game. Pam, we'll start with you in a moment, but first let me pose the question for everybody. Today, there are 13 distinct and different ways man can fly. Now, jumping off a ladder or out of a window doesn't count. We're talking about sustained flight. Want you to name 7. Okay, Pam, this is the rubber round. This is for the game. Do you want to answer or throw the hot potato?
I'll say airplane.
Airplane is certainly a natural answer in life. What do you say, Mike?
These are common ways?
Well, 7 is the
Anyway.
possible ways. 13, yeah.
Okay, how about kite flying?
Huh?
A way of flying. Kite flying.
Kite flying. Wrong answer.
Oh, okay.
Wrong
All
answer.
right.
Mike, if you go back there and sit on the bench, we come over here to our surfers who now get another chance. Chris, we're going to begin with you. We have one right answer. You have 2 opponents.
Oh, I'll say hang gliding.
Hang gliding is a right answer. 2 on the board. Rocky. What do you want to do, Rock?
I'll take the question.
All right.
How about gyrocopter?
Gyrocopter, very good. A right answer, yes. Gyrocopter also includes autogyro. So I don't imagine anyone's coming up with that, but I just say that for the record. Rick, what do you want to do?
I have an answer. Sailplaning.
Sailplaning.
Glider plane.
Wrong answer. Sorry about that. If you will...
Excuse me, Bill. We'll accept that for glider. I think that was
Glider,
a
right,
different-
or soaring plane. You're right, Rick. Okay. You have to forgive me. Forgive me. I've flown in those, as a matter of fact, so I knew it was right, but I take my answers from an indicator here. We have 4 right answers, and we're back to you, Chris. What do you want to do?
A helicopter?
Helicopter is a good answer. That's right. That's similar to a gyrocopter or an autogyro, but not the same. Answers have been airplane, hang glider, gyrocopter, glider, and helicopter. Rocky, you're up. 5 right answers. 2 opponents. This is for the 3rd round in the game that we're working on.
How about the blimp?
The blimp is another right answer. Well, look where they are. So, Rick, you're up. This, if you come up with it, if you score on this, it's for the round and the game. What do you want to do? Answer or challenge? Which one?
I think I'm going to challenge Pam.
Pam, it's up to you. Pam, you can save it right here. You can save it, come up with this answer, and win the 3rd round and the game.
The only thing I can think of is the parachute.
Parachute is right. Boy, that was close. It's flying. You might be on your way down, but you're flying while you are. And our accountants have won the round in the game. There are other ways. We said there were 13. Here are the ones that are accepted. The balloon, the hovercraft, which doesn't fly high, but it does fly, jetpack, rocket, spacecraft, like the space shuttle, and ultralight. They're the very, very small, well, I won't say no, very small airplanes. So right now, I congratulate our accountants, and I thank our pro surfers very much. Thank you, gentlemen, for being with us. Don't leave right away. Here's some nice tips for you. Okay. Your total winnings right now, you brought your total winnings up to $23,000. That's where you stand. You're still playing the game. We'll be back here in a moment. Right now, we got to fly somewhere.
Let's go to Venus. How about the planet Dogs?
Kids have their own ideas about everything, so it's not easy to please them all. But I found a way. What kind of candy would you like? Good, I've got that.
Hershey's Miniatures. Lots of individual candy bars for lots of individuals. 4 different chocolate tastes, all in one bag. Hershey's Miniatures.
Now, what kind of candy did you want? Good, I've got that.
Whoa!
When you're away at college, your folks tell you to call home as often as you can. They want to hear everything. Then you hear about the big phone bills. Tell them to switch to Sprint. You know why? Sprint has these new volume discounts. You make more than $25 worth of calls a month, your savings get bigger. And that's just the beginning. Then you can call your folks and tell them absolutely everything. Well, not everything. Call Sprint. Find out about it.
What are your backaches like?
My backaches, well, the muscles start to stiffen, tighten up, kind of a dull, throbbing hurt. Sometimes I move wrong and, oh, the pain is something else. That's when I take some Doan's pills.
Doan's puts its power where the pain is, with a pain reliever found in no other leading analgesic. Just 2 Doan's pills give hours of relief from minor muscular backache due to strain or exertion.
It's everything I ever wanted in a backache remedy.
Doan's pills, Doan's spray put power where the pain is.
Up to now, frozen dinners had a place in every home, but it wasn't the dining room. But now there are dinner classics from Armour. Complete meals like tender sirloin tips in mushroom sauce, scalloped potatoes, and crisp Italian vegetables.
Harold, tonight we're eating in the dining room.
Dinner classics from Armour. Frozen dinners so good they belong in the dining room.
So, this is the dining room.
Kids have pulled it out again. Very good, and it's sort of an exciting win there. Okay, now you have $23,000. You're now going for $5,000 bucks. Not bad, huh?
No.
All right. Now, the subject of today's bonus is real names. Real names. I'm going to name a famous person, then I'm going to show you two names. Each time, you're going to have to tell me which was his or her real name. Each time you're right, you win $500. Answer 5, and you get your jackpot, which is now at $5,000. Allison, you're still captain, because I suppose you've done such a marvelous job so far. And you have a pass. Okay. One pass that you may use during the game. All right, you're going first for $500. Ready?
Ready.
I'm going to name the famous person, and you tell me which was his or her original name. The person is Bob Dylan. Was his original name Robert Zimmerman or Alan McCann?
Okay, I have no answer on this one. I don't know.
Talk it up and let us hear you. You can pass if you're in doubt. Okay.
What do you want to go with?
We're gonna try Robert Zimmerman.
That's a good try. You have $500. Robert Zimmerman. You were lucky there. Didn't use your pass. Yeah. It worked out well. You got through that one with a guess without using your pass. You still have it. You have $500. Question is, do you want to go on for $1,000?
I think we're going to try.
Okay, the audience thought you should. If you miss, it's nothing, of course. So you're now trying for $1,000 or nothing. Okay. Cash in hand for you right now, $23,000. That's pretty good. Okay. The famous person is Charles Bronson. Was his real name Max Beerbohm or Charles Buczynski? Talk it over, and I wish you luck. You have a pass if you want to use it. Confirm so we can hear it, because we're sort of nosy.
Do you want to take a chance, or do you want to pass on?
I want to try it.
Go try it.
We're going to try it, and I think we're going to try Charles, the second one. I can't pronounce it either. No wonder he changed.
The second one, Charles Buczynski.
Right.
Is that the one you want? You're right. You have the $1,000. Okay. You still haven't used your pass. You're doing very well on guessing. You haven't used your pass. The famous person is Fred Astaire. Was Fred Astaire's real name Fred Astaire or Frederick Austerlitz?
I think it was Fred Astaire.
Okay, talk it up. You made up your mind whether you want to play or pass?
We're going to play.
You're going to play.
We're going to say it was Fred Astaire.
No, it was Frederick Austerlitz, and that's it for you.
Okay.
Didn't win the... Well, you did so well before, I thought maybe you'd use your pass there. Didn't win the jackpot, but you do have $23,000. And if you can defeat another team, when you come back here, we'll add $5,000 to it. Your jackpot will then be worth $10,000. Now then, you talk about playing against another team. You've done well so far. We have another team, folks, ready to oppose you, and may we meet them right now.
Hi, I'm Brett Franklin. And I'm Bruce Sheffer. And I'm Brett Fowler. And we're construction workers.
Hi, fellas.
How you doing?
You brought your hat for the... You're not afraid of danger here. You just sort of...
Can't be too careful.
No, that's right. These lights aren't too... Brett, you're the captain here.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about you guys.
Well, I do home fencing. I build fences. Mm-hmm. Bruce here is sort of the demolition man. Tear it down before they take over. And Brett is a foreman and does framing.
Framing? Oh, I know what that is. They put the wooden studs up before they put the house on there, huh? You have a girlfriend, Brett?
Not so I'll admit. No.
Nothing you want to talk about, huh?
No.
Bruce, you have a girlfriend?
Not right now. No, I don't.
You mean you don't want to admit, or you don't have?
Kind of a touchy subject. I just broke up with my old girl.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I heard some. They're not nice out there, are they, Bruce?
They aren't.
I heard a little bit of applause. Maybe someone's willing to volunteer. Brett. How's that? Let me handle you, Bruce. I'll do well for you. Brett, do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah, I sure do.
Tell us about it.
Ah.
Will you stay out of this?
Well, let's see. About 5'7", black hair.
Oh, yeah?
Size 5. Beautiful. Beautiful girl. A lot of fun to be with.
A lot of fun to be with.
Yeah.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
Right now, she's a long ways away in a city called Modesto.
She's in Modesto. You're here, huh?
Yeah.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
Let's see. It's ugly. It's been about 4 months now that she's been up there.
4 months.
And it's getting grim.
Ain't good. In Modesto without you.
Yeah.
Is she faithful?
Wow.
That's dead.
I'd say yes.
I'm sure you're right. I'm just trying to ruin your day. That's all. Anyway, we have him worried. Right now, the network would like to show you something that'll probably worry you.
There was one thing today that came between me and my home, my family. It was the pain of an ordinary headache. And when I hurt, nothing else seems to matter.
If you seem to feel pain more than others, try the medicine in maximum strength Anacin. It's so strong, at 1,000 milligrams per dose, it's the legal limit.
When the pain's gone, the right things matter.
Maximum strength Anacin. Without a prescription, it's the legal limit.
I hit a home run today, but I got all dirty sliding into the base. And Mom says I need a good cleaning. She says detergents and softeners start out cleaning, but they let this icky dirt in the wash water get back on me again. So Mom uses Yes detergent, because Yes keeps wash water dirt off me. So I come out real clean, real soft, too. But it's no fun staying clean.
Yes keeps wash water dirt off clothes, leaving them clean and soft.
I haven't much time, but Fred, I have to be fair to you. I did not let you name that beautiful girl you described. Would you like to do that?
I'd love to. Her name's Tamara Morrison.
Tamara Morrison. Oh. We'll ask you all back again when we pick up again. We'll start a brand new game between our construction workers and our accountants, who thus far on Hot Potato have won $23,000, and they're still coming on strong. Thank you all very much. Goodbye. We'll see you later. Join us next time.
A member of our studio audience will receive Quasar's 10-inch color television, may be ideal for the bedroom or kitchen. It offers a high-contrast picture tube, custom-matic tuning, and an earphone jack furnished by Quasar. Some of our party contestants will receive D'Amelia pasta, imported from Italy, delicious pasta made the way it was meant to be, from 100% semolina and durum wheat. Easy fix and great tasting Mr. Turkey brand sausage turns mealtime into special feast, and they're much lower in fats than beef and pork brands. Success Rice, the only boiled and bagged rice, cooks in just 10 minutes, no measuring, no mess. Once you've switched to Success, nothing else will do. Hanes Underwear for Boys has to pass the 11 quality test and Inspector 12 before it gets to you. The classic Levi's handbag of simple baseball glove leather, and inside every bag a matching belt of the same soft leather, furnished by Levi's Accessories.
Tomorrow night, don't miss the premiere of People Are Funny with host Flip Wilson playing practical jokes on people like you. Then on Mama's Family, a sailor puts the squeeze on Mama. Can she resist temptation? Later, the raw energy of the Yellow Rose explodes as the champions struggle to tame a wild land and wild passions. The hilarious premiere of People Are Funny, followed by Mama's Family and the Yellow Rose, all tomorrow night on NBC. Be there.
Potato is a Barry and Enright production.
It's Love Connection, the hot new show where real singles...
I'm an old-fashioned girl, and I never fool around.
...go video dating.
It was an absolute disaster.
The single scene will never be the same after Love Connection.
Weekdays at 3.
What kind of dogs get come and get it? What do they look like? What do they do? Where do they get there? Come and get it from dog-loving people like you.
Dog-loving people give their dogs new Come and Get It dry dog food with the new exciting 4-flavor taste dogs love. Beef, cheese, liver, and chicken. New Come and Get It's the only dry dog food with 4-flavor taste.
Come and get it. Where do they get there? Come and get it from dog-loving people like you.
Whoever you are, whatever you're looking for, you'll find it at 15 to 50% savings during the big spring sale starting Sunday at all Macy's. Savings on fashion for everyone and everywhere. You'll find it at Macy's. Savings for your home, including items for any and every room. You'll find it at Macy's. Whatever it is you need for spring, you'll find it at